Shame on Goodwill. They're horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Especially the ones in, I forget where that is, but it's in Scottsdale somewhere. And every time that I have gone there, there has been a fake service dog that has either tried to lunge or has barked or has attacked even Tilly. The first incident was actually, I explained this, when a fake service dog attacked Tilly. I made a video about that, so you can go check that out. It's on my page. It's under the name Fake Service Dog Attacks Tilly. And Fake Service Dog Attacks Real. I forget, but it's on my page. And then this time, we were there, and there was a guy with a wiener dog who had a vest from Amazon that said service dog. It had a poop bag thing on its vest, but it had no patches like don't pet or whatever. It just had service dog. It was plain, looked fake, really fake. Not the fact that he had an Amazon vest, but the fact that, you know, there were no patches saying don't pet or anything, you know. So, I mean, I'm not judging if you don't have patches on your vest, but that's a little odd. And they walked by and Tilly was healing, and the dog lunged at Tilly on a flexi leash, by the way. So he got about this close from her face until the guy locked the flexi leash. First of all, you never have a service dog on a flexi leash, especially if it's a fake service dog. You don't have them on a flexi leash. Crying out loud. Ugh, it makes me so mad. And then Tilly went "Arf" like this to tell the dog to get away. So I corrected her for doing that because she's not supposed to be barking as a service dog. So I corrected her, and she stopped, and the dog still kept pulling, and the dog was obese as hell. The dog must have weighed 50 pounds for a small wiener dog. I mean, that thing was so fat it could barely walk. So to me, that's not a very good shape for a service dog. So I went to speak to the manager, and she said, okay, I'll go talk to him. They didn't kick him out, even though they should have, because I have it right here. Let me get it. I have it right here on this 88 card that says, if the animal is out of control and the owner does not take effective action, it says a person with a disability cannot be asked to remove his service animal from the premises unless the animal is out of control and the animal's owner does not take effective action to control it. The animal poses a direct threat to health and safety of others. That dog did both of those things. Posed a direct threat to me and Tilly, and was out of control, and he did not take any effective action except for give me a black stare and say, that's a fake service dog. When his dog attacked my dog, tried to, and then he has the guts to say that I have a fake service dog. No, she was doing what most dogs would do. Protect me. Even though she shouldn't have barked, and I corrected her for doing that, she still was just being a dog. And sometimes you just gotta let your service dog protect you, you know? I mean, when another dog's about to attack you, you don't just walk away from it. You gotta stand your ground. So that's what I did, and I went to talk to the manager, and she asked him if it was a service dog, and of course, he's not gonna say no. He said yes. So she says, okay, what tasks does he perform? And he said, that's none of your business. So the lady goes, okay, because technically they don't have to tell you that. You can ask, but they don't have to answer you. And he pulls out registration papers, like where you go online and you just register your fake service dog, just register them and they're magically a service dog, because he had no obedience whatsoever. He's on a flexi leash wandering around the store. How dangerous is that? He tried to attack my dog, okay? And the lady sees that, and she goes, oh, okay, goodbye. If she would have known about service dogs, she would have known that that was a fake. And even if, he's certified or registered or whatever, if he's acting out, he needs to be removed. unless the owner takes effective action, which I did, so I did not have to remove Tilly at that point. But he didn't. He should have been removed. But he stayed in that store for 20 minutes, and we were gonna leave because we're like, we can't stay here, but we want to do our shopping, so we just stayed away from him. The manager comes up to me and says, "Okay, well, that was a real service dog. He had papers and everything." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? He has registration papers, and that makes him a service dog. And because he tries to bite my dog and lunges at him on a flexi leash, that because he's a service dog, that's okay, and he can't do anything about it." No, it says it right here. You have to remove them. You have to remove them from the premises if they pose a direct threat to someone, which he did. It pisses me off. Ugh. You know what I mean? This is the second time that Goodwill has done this. How stupid is people? And, nowadays it's like people don't even care because it's such a bad problem. Like, people are like, oh, because it has a vest, it's a service dog. No. Right now with Tilly being a service dog, a real service dog, I could bring her into the store without a vest and they couldn't tell me anything. That's the problem. Personally, I think that service dogs should have to wear a vest unless it gets in the way of the person's disability or something. Like, if the dog's wearing a vest and the person needs to have direct contact with the dog, or a vest comes in the way of something, then yeah, don't wear a vest. But honestly, I think that dogs should have a vest. And I also believe that people should not judge other people by what their vest looks like, if it's from Amazon or whatever. Tilly used to have a vest from Amazon, but that did not make her a fake service dog. And that's why it's so hard to, be like, oh, is this fake or is it not? And one way you can tell is that it will misbehave. And I will make a video about that on how to spot a fake service dog. And I think I already did, but I don't think it downloaded. So, if I would have had my phone, I would have gotten it on camera. But I didn't have my phone. That dog was really weird. Someone asked to pet him, and he says, yeah, pet her, she needs to be petted. No, she doesn't. Unless I can't really say, but service dogs aren't supposed to be petted because they have a job to do. You just don't pet them. Don't pet them. And if the owner asks you to pet their dog, I'm gonna guess it's probably a fake unless the dog is learning to do a certain task that needs people to get in close contact with him. But although, on the other hand, no, I don't think service dogs should be petted if they have a real job to do. So that was that. And that was really terrifying because last time the dog did end up getting off the leash and attacking Tilly and biting her and all that. Didn't call the police. I was just in shock, and I was thinking about the whole situation, but yeah. So that's really all I gotta say, So I'm pretty disappointed, and I'm going to point out, if you own a fake service dog and I catch your ass in public, you're going to jail. Just so you know. This is not a threat, but what you're doing is illegal. I'm not saying anybody. I'm just saying fake service dogs. This is a message for fake service dogs if you are watching this. If I find you, catch you, see you in a public store and your dog is either on a flexi leash, pulling, barking at my dog, posing a threat to anybody besides me or Tilly, I will call the manager. And if they don't do anything, I will call the cops and they will have you put in jail. I have had it. I have had it with people doing this, and I have had it. So I'm going to step up for other service dog handlers, and I'm going to start doing something about it because this is not okay. And I think that everybody who has a service dog, you guys should start doing this too. The more we step up for everybody, that the less fake service dogs there are going to be, and the less, problems there are going to be for our service dog and us. Because I know from personal experience, if you have a disability where you get really stressed in situations, I'm going to guarantee that when a fake service dog comes around, you're going to get really stressed. It's going to create really bad problems. That's what happened with me. So, that's just not okay. It's not okay to fake your service dog. Fake a service dog. Fake a dog to be a service dog. Another thing I want to point out, going online and registering your dog is not okay. Even if your service dog is a real service dog, going online and registering your dog, illegal. I looked it up. It is illegal to do that. Illegal. Yeah, so, and like, this person's like, oh, why can't we pet your dog, why can't we pet your dog? And then this person's like, oh, well, you can't pet him because he's working. Oh, what is he doing? He's a service dog. Oh, what's a service dog? Oh, fuck you. You should know what a service dog is. Go away. Exactly. It just makes me mad. Steam. So that was a video. I'm sorry it was a depressing video, but I'm pretty mad right now. I'm probably gonna end up doing something to Goodwill. Probably do something really bad to them for what they're doing, because this Goodwill in particular, for some reason, are letting fake service dog come. All the other Goodwills, I have not seen a lot of fake service dogs. I saw one at this other one who was in a cart and barking at Tilly, and that was that. But I've never, the place that I see a lot of fake service dogs is at a Goodwill down in Scottsdale. It's by a Michael's and stuff, and it's across the street from YC's, and it's I don't know where it is. I couldn't tell you, but yeah, that sucks as hell. So I will see you all in the next video. I think the next video I'm gonna do is a training video, probably, and probably another outing video, and catch a lot of fake service dogs and post it. So, okay, have a good day. I love y'all so much, and be kind to each other, and stay cool. Bye.